All right, assholes. Get your kids out of the room, because this is going to be a very adult-oriented speech. Because I'm peeved, I'm annoyed, and I'm going to go on a bit of a rant. Before I get on a rant, though, I have to do a shameless plug. I was on Instagram. We do a thing called Ask Us Anything, or Ask Me Anything, where you can go on Instagram, where you can follow me at right here. And what I do is I pick questions out and I answer them. I answer the big questions in these videos, and I answer the small questions on my Snapchat. So if you follow me there, if you have a small question, ask me on Instagram and I'll answer it on Snapchat. But I want to address something I've been seeing a lot of, and that's how to get started if you don't know where to go and you're confused and you're a beginner, okay? Now look, I realize when you're starting off, it can be a little bit scary and you cannot know where to go. You know, that's a problem. But there's something you need to understand. That's your fucking problem. It's not someone else's problem. Consistently, and in this video, I'm going to tell you exactly what to do as a beginner. I'm going to tell you where to go. But I need to nail this mindset first. I need to nail the big problem you're having and just kill the little whiny, bitchy child and habits that you have inside of you. Okay? So prepare, just wait, deal with a little bit of pain I'm about to deliver to you. And I'm going to tell you exactly where to go to get started. It's really simple. Now, I've seen this in various forms all over the place, but it's really demonstrated to me on Instagram when this 15-year-old hopped on. I've seen people ranging from the age of 60 to 20. It's not an age-specific thing. Okay? And this 15-year-old hopped on and said, well, I don't know where to start. I'm really confused as a beginner. What do I do? And I said, well, man, I know a 15-year-old who is literally making $1,000 per day, and you can literally do anything. And then he responded back, well, that's not good enough. That's not clear enough. Now, I realize this is a little ironic or a double-edged sword because I asked you guys to come and ask me anything, and then I yell at you in videos, but this is for your best. This is something that you need to understand. This because I want the best for you, okay? And if you're the person that left that comment, you know, God bless. Thank you so much. I'm going to help you right here. This is going to change a lot of your lives if you're just starting out. What you need to understand if you're just starting out is that your success is your fucking problem. It's not my problem. It's not some other guy online's problem. Heck, if you even paid somebody, it's not really their problem. Because no one is going to completely get you all the way there. When I see people starting out, they want somebody to give them just a complete, laid out, clear, step by step. You don't have to think, you don't have to do anything. Just follow this process and you'll make money. That's great. If you have a fucking job. If you want to work for a job, that's great. They will give you a check-by-check thing to do and you can work there and you can make 10, 15 bucks an hour for the rest of your goddamn life. If you want to be an entrepreneur and make money, there is no fucking checklist. There's not going to be someone there to hold your hand. You need to go use Google and look up stuff. You need to do some digging on your own because your success is your fucking problem. It's no one else's. So I see people out there and they constantly want to put the problem of their success and the blame of their success on somebody else. Oh, I asked Alex Becker on Instagram and he didn't give me a clear enough answer. So I just couldn't do it. Oh, I wanted to get into e-commerce, but this course wasn't clear enough, so I just gave up. The course wasn't good enough. It's the course's fault. I wanted to do SEO, but the blog I was reading at, the guy never responded back to my email when I sent a message. Oh, I wanted to have an event and write a book and become a New York Times bestseller, but my mentor just wasn't clear enough, so I just didn't do it. It's always somebody else's fault because that's a luxury you get to have when you're an employee and you live a bitch of a life, okay? When you're going out, and if you're an employee and you enjoy your life, I'm not saying you're a bitch. I don't want to see like people in the comment section like, I enjoy my job just fine. I'm not a bitch, Alex Becker. Fuck you. All right, whatever. All right, I'm ranting here. But what you need to understand is that you don't have that luxury when you're an entrepreneur. Sure, when you're putting your life in the government and your employer's hands and everybody else's hands except yours, you can blame other stuff. And guess what? You're never going to be successful. You're never going to be rich. And if you're okay with that, great. Okay? Enjoy your life. Get off my channel. However, if you want to be an entrepreneur and you want to take life into your own hands, everything's your fucking problem. It's no one else's fucking problem because you're the one who pays the price. You're the only person that's going to pay the price. You're the only person that's ever going to pay the price. I want to give you an example of how you should think. All right, so I have a mentor. He's worth a whole ton of money and he's helped me a whole lot. So when I was writing my book and I was throwing this big event to promote the book, it's actually $10 Pillars of Wealth. It's going to be releasing next month in May, so you can actually pre-order it up here somewhere. Anyways, along the path of when I was writing this book, my mentor helped me up a whole lot. He showed me how to break the New York Times bestsellers list. He showed me all sorts of cool stuff. He even suggested a publisher to me or connected me with one of his friends who knew a publisher. Now, that publisher I linked up with was not equipped to handle what we were doing. And because of that, there was a little bumps and stuff like that, and I needed to find a new publisher. Okay? Nothing bad about the first publisher, just wasn't equipped to do with the massive amount of orders that we're doing with the book. Now, here's what I could have done. And here's what I almost had the urge to do. I wanted to contact my mentor and be like, hey, so that publisher fell through. I need you to go find me another publisher. I can't move forward. I'm just going to delay the book. I can't do anything more. Okay? And that's how most people are. That's how most people ask those questions on Instagram or YouTube and stuff like that and need everything cleared out from them. That's how they are. That's how they're thinking. They want to put it on somebody else. Like, hey, here's all my shit. Get back to me. I can't do anything till you do, so it's your fault if I fail. Fuck you. All right? Don't think like that. I love you for watching the channel. I love you for coming to Instagram. Thank you so much for your support. Your following means a whole lot to me, and I want to help you, and so I'm telling you, fuck you. Don't do that, okay? What I did instead, I reached out to Com and said, hey, if you know any other publishers, let me know. And then I went to Google, okay? I typed in Dallas publisher. I called up a big major publisher in my city, and I convinced them to give me the chance and look at my book, okay? I showed up at their office. I showed them that I can sell the book. I showed them the book is really good. It's a phenomenal book. You guys are really going to love it. Pre-order here. And you know what they did? They said, let's do this, man. We want to promote this. We want to market this. Boom. And I'm hooked up with a much bigger publisher. Okay? Because I went and used Google. I figured stuff out on my own. I dug. I didn't know how to get a publisher. I didn't know how to do any of this stuff. I've never written a book. If you guys look at my Instagram posts, I can barely even spell a word. I seriously have no business writing a book. However, I did. My publishing didn't work. I figured it out on my own. And that is how you need to do. So when you're on Instagram and I say, man, I see a 15-year-old, he's making $1,000 a day, and I say you can do anything, you go, you're damn right I can do anything. I'm gonna read all these comments and find a way to get started, and I'm just gonna go with it. I'm gonna run with it. Instead of giving me a little snarky comment like, well, that's not clear enough. I need someone to lay the groundwork. Person who wrote this, you know what the difference between you and the other 15-year-old who's making $1,000 a month? The 15-year-old, and for everybody that's young, you need to get out and you need to stop fucking thinking like this because it's going to kill you and you're going to get started when you're like 27 or 28. It's going to be too late. You can get started now. You can make the next Instagram or Snapchat. However, the difference between the 15-year-old who's making $1,000 a day and the 15-year-old who isn't is the one who isn't is a little bitch who complains and is wasting his time saying some person he doesn't even fucking know on Instagram is not giving him enough information. The other 15-year-old, he started learning code at 14 because he wanted to make money. He started doing all sorts of crazy computer stuff, and now he's designing software. He's making websites to get millions of visitors because he figured shit out on his own. Do you think like his dad came in his room and sat him down and was like, all right, I'm going to teach you every coding language now, and I'm going to teach you how to rank in Google, and I'm going to teach you how to do all this crazy computer stuff. Yeah, that's exactly what he did. It's because his father came in and taught him HTML at 3 years old. No, it didn't fucking happen like that. God, all right, so look, whether you've paid somebody to teach you, whether you've figuring stuff out on your own, whether you're just hopping into this, stop making your success someone else's fucking problem. Don't wait for someone else to get back to you to explain and lay out the steps better. Go fucking figure it out yourself. Go do it right now, okay? It's important because if you think like this, man, imagine if I went to my mentor and been like, I need another publisher. Give me a publisher or I'm not going to do it. And maybe he would have gotten me another publisher that might not have worked. And it wasn't my mentor's fault because it's not really his fucking problem whether my book sells or not. He's just simply doing stuff to help me. And I could have gone and be like, hey, find me someone else and I can't do anything. I'm not even going to use Google and everything's going to be ruined and all your fault, all your fault. No. I said, hey man, if you know anybody else, let me know. And I went in and did it myself because I had a book deal. I got a much better book deal. I got picked up by a large publisher and we have someone who can manage all the crazy book sales we're doing. That's how a winner thinks. Whining and bitching that someone else is not getting back to you and giving you a clear enough answer, or this course isn't clear enough, or this person you paid isn't clear enough, or there isn't just a set in stone way to do it, is not. Because if there was a set in stone way to do it, everybody would be doing it. It's called a fucking job. Okay? So that's the difference. Now, let's wind it down a little bit. If you want to get started, I'll tell you 3 ways you can make money online that are fairly easy to get into, do not require a large investment, and I've seen literally thousands of people make money doing this. I've seen people go to $1,000 a day, literally within like 2 months of learning this stuff. Look into SEO, affiliate rankings or client SEO. Look into e-commerce, selling stuff from Shopify. Look into Teespring or Gearbubble, okay? These are 3 ways that a lot of people are making money online. Now what I want you to do is not sit in the comments section and be like, oh, that sounds cool, Alex, I want to do SEO. Tell me everything to do. No. Go to fucking Google. Go to every Facebook group. Join Facebook groups for these groups of people that are making money doing this and just sit there and watch and figure it out, okay? It's not gonna make sense at first. It's gonna be painful. You're gonna be confused. But guess what? At the end of the day, you're gonna make money and be able to sit in your house and play Skyrim all day, and you won't have to come to Instagram and bitch at people because you will be that guy on Instagram that people are bitching at, okay? So go do the work so you can be the guy that people are whining, complaining at that you're not making it clear enough, all right? And then you can make grumpy videos and look like an asshole on the internet, just like me. It's gonna be great. We can actually make videos at each other, and I can cuss at you, and like you can moon me back, and people can watch, and it'll be cool. And then they'll complain about us, because that's what people do. So, with that being said, guys, if you do have questions in the comment section, please post them. If you want to ask me questions on Instagram and see them get answered, not in this mean of a way, but you can go right here, follow me on Instagram, and I will answer all the questions, most of them on Snapchat, because I do little short, like 30-second things on Snapchat where I answer the questions. Now, I do answer a lot of questions in video, and if you want to see more videos like this, be sure to subscribe right above me or anywhere around this video, and you'll see all these cool videos. I know this was a mean video and a mean response to someone's comment, and I just want you to know I really value your guys' comments. I value your guys' subscribing ship and your following ship and all that kind of stuff, and I'm lucky to be able to make these videos and you guys actually watch them. So I do and say these mean things because I want you to snap out of it, and I want you to be successful. There's no way to be successful if you keep going down the trains of thoughts that I see a lot of times, okay? And these are big things you have to be jerked out of. I can't just be like, hey guys, so look, I know you were confused and couldn't find the answer, and I know I didn't get back fast to you. It's just, I'm really busy. So what you need to do is just sit there and just sit in your bubble, and maybe if you want to, just maybe please go Google it, or ask somebody, or lift a fucking finger. Just whatever you want to do. That's not how I'm going to lay things out. I'm going to tell you how it is, and that's how I do it. So that's it. Follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, a lot of cool posts on Instagram. Behind the scenes of my event, you got pictures of Grant Cardone, Tai Lopez, Khan Mirza, and I don't have any more plugs. I'm done with the video. I'll talk to you guys later.